The MSI Meg B660M Mortar is arguably the best B660 motherboard out there in terms of overall value. It's like a smaller brother to the B660 Tomahawk. While it does cut some corners here and there, this is still a great motherboard that will be quite good for most gamers. Of course, this is a MICROATX motherboard, so there will be some compromises here and there. However, if you can get by with just two M2 slots, don't need multiple fan headers, and need something more compact, then this is the board to get. The cherry on top is that you save a lot of money in the process. While the B660M Mortar is affordable, that does not mean it looks cheap. The Mortar series has always had an interesting design language, and the same is true for the B660 version. Thanks to the metallic silver finish on the heatsinks, the motherboard gives off a minimalist and industrial look. This is a board that can fit well into an all-white theme. All of the heatsinks complement each other beautifully, and even the rear panel cover goes along with theme. Branding is minimal, with just an MSI logo on the rear cover and Mortar branding on the chipset heatsink. As for storage, this MicroATX motherboard is equipped with two M2 slots and 6 SATA ports. It would have been nice to see another M2 slot here, but the form factor did not allow for that. Apart from that, there are 4 fan headers, which is a considerably lower number compared to other high-end ATX B660 motherboards. Still, that might not be a big issue if you already have a fan controller. Apart from that, there are no real compromises with this motherboard. You're getting a robust 14-phase VRM configuration, and 12 of those phases are dedicated to the V-core. It's good to see that nearly all B60 motherboards are decent in terms of power delivery, and this one lives up to the standard. Motherboard overclocking is also quite good compared to other MicroATX motherboards. It can handle 128 gigs of DDR4 memory with a maximum speed of up to 4800 MHz. Even though Intel processors work fine enough with lower frequency memory compared to Ryzen, this sort of performance is nice to see on a MicroATX board. Finally, this motherboard is not lacking in terms of connectivity either. You're getting 2.5 gigabit per second Ethernet, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, and plenty of USB ports. Overall, the B660M Mortar compares well against the competition. The Asus Prime B660MA is a close competitor, but the Mortar has a better build quality. In fact, it comes close to the quality of the B660 Tomahawk. The only difference is that this one is MicroATX. Either way, it's hands down the best budget B660 motherboard. The sum of what we like is the excellent price to performance ratio, the industrial design, the superb performance, and the 6 SATA ports. On the downside, there are only 4 SATA ports, and it could use more fan headers. Our rating for VRM design is 8 out of 10. Aesthetics, 8 out of 10. Connectivity, 8 out of 10. Value for money, 8 out of 10 for an overall rating of 8 out of 10. So what do you think? Do you like this motherboard? Check another video where we reviewed the best B660 motherboards and see if any of these is a better option for you.